years of college experience, a couple of Elite Eights with Arkansas, and 2 decades worth of pro experience. And we are underway with Southern Cal getting the opening possession. The Page Studios here today.
Well, Mike Williams knocked down some threes in that game against NC State, but they're going to have to get a good game, I think, out of their big guys.
And he hit some early threes in that game. Here's Ezra Assar, a low, down low, and he's got a chance for 3. But it's not just the scoring, it's the rebounding and the physicality that he brings as well. The lob and the finish. Beautiful find from Clark to Staten McCray. Marion Dickerson into the game for USC. Terrific defender off to Assar, and he's got all 5 in the early going for the Trojans. And Rice is down and injured, was holding his right shoulder. Clark lays it in, and Rodney Rice. Baker Mazzara. Good pass into Kofi, and an and one.
Boy, how about that ball handling between the legs, picks it up and on the roll.
USC wants to play with pace. Assar has a size advantage on Fisher, but Fisher comes up with a block.
What a great recovery.
Clark whips a pass cross court to Williams. Got it.
Boy, how much fun is this Seton Hall team? And USC needs to take advantage of that. Put him in a position to foul, get into the 1-and-1.
Nice pass, and another one, and dimes the finish. Unselfish basketball from the Trojans. Elijah Fisher looking for someone to give the ball to. He finds Mike Williams, who's got Baker Mazzara on him. And what a drive and finish by Williams.
Nice little crossover. Just got past Baker Mazzara, drew the contact. Ezra Assar has been so active early in this game.
Marsh, the lefty, pulls up for 3 and drains it.
Great dribble advance after the outlet pass. When he gets an open shot, he makes it.
And make it a long 2, a toe on the line, so that jumper by Bud Clark ties it. Juwan Simpkins had a nice game yesterday. The lefty wearing number 2. Good ball movement. And the 3 will go for Trey Parker.
Roll replace action.
Dar spins and lost it.
Needed to go into Hines off that.
4 on 2. Baker Mazzara with a lay-in.
I did that when I was at the airport waiting to pick you up because I've served as your chauffeur, picked up your dry cleaning, getting his things to eat.
Yeah. I think I had to wait a while for you if memory serves.
And they've come out firing in this tournament.
Another turnover, another live ball turnover, and Trey Parker with a flood to make a pass.
Terrific job shooting the gap by Parker. Pass fakes, shot fakes are important against this Seton Hall defense.
A slip, but a find, and a nice one by Rice. The slam for Assar. How hard he practices his consistency day in and day out. Good matchup here. Hines and Assar, 2 big physical guys. Hines wins the battle.
And they've got unbelievable depth. Boy, A.J. Mitchell's been spectacular.
Yeah, the pieces fit. They are as connected at both ends of the floor as any team. The force and the finish. And how different is the setting where, you know, it's not like you have a game on a Tuesday and a Saturday. In this, you have a game every day. You don't have a lot of time to prepare for the next game as Staten McCray knocks one down.
You know, basketball is a rhythm game. You try to establish yours and disrupt theirs. And so far, Seton Hall has been really disruptive.
Boy, Clark.
Seton Hall really got the ball into the paint yesterday against NC State, trying to do the same thing against Southern Cal.
And Rice, maybe he's the guy who can try to bring him back into it. Those are his first points of the game. 10-point game, under 4 to go in the first half. Kofi sees a lane, had it blocked by Dar.
With the left hand, what a spectacular block. Standing athletes. That's right around the square. What an excellent block by Jacob Dar.
12-point lead. 4 years at Samford. Last year played for the Miami Hurricanes. Rice, wow, that is a tough bucket.
And he was getting bumped. And he was getting bumped by Bud Clark when he was driving.
Clark.
Pass.
Hines finishes, and he'll head to the line.
Boy, how about the poise
he got some offers. I mean, imagine being on the defensive side of the ball and seeing that guy coming at you at 6'10" as a tight end as Rice knocks down another one. They play on. Hines comes up with it and scoops it up and in.
Great footwork, great finish to get to the other side of the rim. But Seton Hall's spacing was really good on that possession.
Rice taking matters into his own hands again.
Is a little bit better than the quality of shot that SC's been getting in this first half.
It's all Rodney Rice for Southern Cal right now. He's got their last 13. Will it be Rice again? He went looking for the foul, didn't get it, and nobody is back because Rice went down. The lob for Gabe Dines. 3 seconds left. Easter's got to put it up. It'll go. On him right now. Rice is playing on Mike Williams. Nice shot fake. Elijah Fisher. And give the credit there.
Shot fake. Then he's got to close out to a shooter. That's a lot of space to recover.
Staten McCray with the steal. And he will lay it in. And as you talked about in the first half, the defender in this case.
Yeah, there was actually a foul called on a player that in game 1 that we had with NC State and Boise State.
Wow, what a finish by Ezra Assar. Clark wide open, misses the 3. Battling for the offensive rebound is Payne, but it's Assar. And he lays it in again. What a game Assar is having. Clark comes up with it, trying to shake Baker Mazzara. Nice look inside, and Payne with a slam. Payne was in some foul trouble yesterday. Didn't have a huge impact on the game in the first round game. Ton of contact, but whatever it is, and we don't want to speculate, but something in and around his right shoulder. And we'll see if he's able to get back. He came back fairly quickly in the first half.
Time you get Clark on, you got to drive him. Good fake.
Kofi, shovel pass inside. Assar stumbled. Clark baseline, can't get a shot off over the length of Baker Mazzara. Little push off by Elijah Fisher to free himself up for a 2.
Yeah, and the right arm was really tensed up on each of those replays. I have no idea what that is, but it doesn't look pleasant.
Elijah Fisher with a nice little turnaround jumper on the base years. Texas Tech, DePaul, leading scorer at Pacific last year, and now finishing up as a Pirate. And it looks like Baker Mazzara understands the assignment.
Good care of the ball in this second half. But the more they can make Seton Hall play in the half court, the better chance USC has to win this thing.
Boy, Bud Clark has that one down to a science, doesn't he?
He was going up and knocking Hines a little bit off balance.
They're back into man-to-man. Turnaround by Baker Mazzara to tie the game.
With his size and length.
Kofi. Dickerson with a 3 from the wing, and the Trojans lead. Kofi, no, the follow won't go. Kofi's got it. Baker Mazzara hits a 3. What a half he is having. Clark just having difficulty getting where he wants to go. Being guarded by Baker Mazzara, but he finds Fisher, who finds the back. Assar flies into the paint and had it rejected. Simpkins. They play on. Hines has it with 5 on the clock. Surrounded. Somehow found Simpkins for the layup. Driving by Assar and an immediate impact on this game.
Oh, that's what you miss, is that lightning
right now. Williams puts it on the floor, finds Kofi. Nice patience around the rim by Jacob Kofi.
Good fake.
Fisher runs into a wall. Extra pass to Staten McCray. And he'll knock it down. Huge basket for the Pirates.
Boy, that flex action with a baseline runner.
Simpkins from the corner knocks down a big 3.
Boy, that was fierce.
Here comes Clark. Still going. Got it.
How did he get that over Kofi for USC?
And Seton Hall has not been able to turn the Trojans over as often in the second half. Great little bounce pass from Clark to Payne. 5 to shoot. Kofi will take a 3. And it's going to be Assar called for the foul. Having another good one here today. Solid contributor, misses the second, but it is still a one-possession game with 1:50 to go.
Set a ball screen here because his rolls to the basket have been so good.
He's going to circle around and do it again. And here he goes. Instead, it's up top to Dickerson.
Just snuck in from the left corner.
Long rebound to Simpkins. Clark, great job getting Dickerson in the air. Stepping up from Merrimack last year, where he averaged almost 20 points per game. And he is obviously going to be three-point game.
But getting the ball in is an adventure.
Into Baker Mazzara. He turned it over. Clark trapped underneath the basket. Gets it to Fisher. Clark kicks it out. Staten McCray, yes! And he has tied the game!
Zero panic. Fisher down into the post. I think Chad Baker Mazzara wants to take on Payne.
Wow, tough shot, but a foul is called.
Lost 5 minutes of our lives and then another 2 seconds.
That will never get back. Mom and Dad looking on as Baker Mazzara. And again, almost automatic at the line. Seton Hall does have a timeout. And they will use it. Shot clock turned on. The screen by Payne. The look inside. Tipped. And it belongs to USC.
Threw it off of Stephon Payne. Just a smart play. They ran that action in the middle third, knocked away, and then Terrence Williams very intelligently. It looked like it hit Williams.
But wait, didn't they used their challenge in the first half, right?
Wow.
Seton Hall now out of timeouts. Even with a make, it's a one-possession game.
And remember, against Boise State, similar situation, USC chose not to foul.
Marsh will leave. Williams will return. And here they come. Into the final 10 seconds, needing a 3 to tie. A slip, but a foul is called.
Not the worst thing. Make both these and put on an immediate press. And there's still time.
And the second, it's a one-point game. Into Baker Mazzara. And he calls a timeout. Boy, he fumbled it on the catch and was fortunate to keep it in bounds. Payne. He gets it into Marsh, and there's the foul. Down to 1.8. 2 shots.
So low.
Made them both. And now a sub. Marsh out, and here comes 7'5" Gabe Dines to guard the inbounds play. Marsh remains. Dickerson is into the game as well. The whistle blew. Why did the whistle blow before the ball was in? Foul. Got a foul call. Missed it.
Make it and then get a 5. Hope you get a 5-second call.
Nope. Tried to miss it and he made it. He tried to miss it and made it. And that is going to be the game as USC is going to win it. What a game. Both teams playing so hard. It is Eric Musselman's USC Trojans who are on to the championship game here at the Southwest Maui Invitational.